pile here is Monster Inn. This is from Pegasus Spiel. This is a little bit of a for sale type of an auction game, wherein you have two different types of currencies. You have a lineup of monsters equal to the number of players. You're auctioning, you're trying to stay in longer. Once you bow out, you take all the coins that are in the middle of the table, and you take the worst card there and put it in front of you, and then the remaining players will go through an auction, and you continue to do that until all the cards in the middle have been taken. You line up 4 new cards equal to the number of players, and you go through that again. This is it's a simple auction format. Like I said, it reminds me of the game For Sale, but unfortunately this is just less clean than For Sale.
It is. I feel like there's a lot of luck involved, whereas For Sale, you're bidding against these numbers specifically. Whereas in this game, you have to perfectly align the proper level monsters with the proper level humans so that they can fight each other. But the randomness of how that comes out is just random. Like, I could have a really strong monster and I could get a dinky little human that goes under him. And then the very next round, I could have this huge monster that I get, or huge human I get stuck with. And then I don't have a big monster to fight him.
It leads to some choices, which is not bad. Oh, I have to bow out early this round, and I got a huge, powerful human, which I know, okay, next round then, I want to get something that I'll try to protect or, not get something that'll just get crushed, or maybe just be like, whatever, I'll just get one that can be easily crushed. I like your favorite part, I think, was being able to switch between the two types of currencies.
Yes.
If there's 3 coins in the middle, I could be like, 5 rubies instead. Take your coins out of here.
It's interesting because I feel like you have a little bit more chance to read if you're later on in the bid. That you're like, if I change things up, I know that Chris doesn't have any rubies. So if I switch it to rubies, now suddenly I have way more strength than he does.
Yeah, there's some very interesting ideas in here. I like a lot of what's happening. However, at the same time, the game does fall flat for me. It has a few more rules and unfortunately lives in the shadow of a game that I consider to be nearly a perfect game.
So what would you give it score-wise?
I'm giving it a 5 because as much as I like the ideas and what's going on in here, the amount of luck and the amount of little bit of fiddliness prevent it from this one being something I want to pull out again.
I'm also giving it a 5. I just have no interest in it. Like you said, there's a better game that uses some of these mechanisms, and those are the mechanisms that I'm the most okay with. Whereas the extra stuff that they put in, where monsters have to fight monster or humans and stuff, that all just was like, meh to me.
Yeah, there you go. That's Monster Inn.